So today I thought I would just sit and chat with you just a little bit about the experience of aging, and maybe not in the way that you might think. So I'm not here to give you tips on how to turn back the clock. Instead, I just want to share how I've learned to love myself as I get older. And I want to talk about skincare, fitness, and self-care, and how that's all played a role in that whole journey. I am sitting here in the Walmart parking lot. I'm ready to run in there and buy a couple of things for a vacation trip that we have coming up. It is very cold here in the 40s, so I'm looking forward to sitting on the beach for a week. But got to go run in and get a couple of things. And yeah, they are self-care items. Okay, hold on one second because okay. I get really self-conscious. So I am looking forward to sitting on the beach and staying warm, and I'm just here to get a couple of things like hairspray and a few beauty items that I want to make sure I pack to go with us. Let me just show you my hairspray. I love the Tresemme Ultra Fine hairspray, and this is going on an airplane, so I got the pump. I usually get the aerosol, but I did get the pump. Let's get back on topic. You know, everywhere we look, there's just some commercial telling us we need to look younger or be fitter or somehow more perfect. And honestly, I'm tired of it. I have spent years feeling like I just needed to measure up to these impossible standards. And whether it was in how I looked or how I lived, it's just way too much. Like, nobody can live up to those standards. It's ridiculous. And we all know it. Now, it is fun to buy makeup, and it's fun to do those things. I just went and got my nails done. I got this nice kind of pink color because we're going to the beach, and yeah, sure, it's fun. It is fun, and it's just there's nothing wrong with doing a little self-care and doing some beauty products and some makeup and doing our hairs and wearing, fun clothes. There's nothing wrong with that. But not because we need to be different than who we are, right? That's not the point, and it should not be the point. Like, it's all about us becoming more comfortable in our skin. But watching all of these ads and listening to other people tell us, these experts tell us how we should look and how we should act and even how we should think, but we won't go into that. At some point, I just realized that chasing perfection was just darn exhausting is what it was, and it wasn't making me any happier. What has made me happier is focusing on things that make me feel good, not just look good. And that's where skincare, fitness, and self-care all come in, but in a way that's all about loving myself just the way I am right now. So let's start with skincare. As I've said before, and I'll say it again, I am not here to chase flawless skin. And for me, skincare is about self-care. It's about giving my skin just a little love after everything it's been through, and it's been through a lot. It's not about erasing every line or wrinkle either. I use products that nourish my skin and that make me feel good. But I'm not obsessing over every little imperfection anymore. And it's about creating a routine that feels like a small act of kindness to myself. I got my CeraVe retinol serum. I'm running out. I need to take some on our trip, and they did not have the L'Oreal the Pro Retinol that I've been getting. So I'm going to use the CeraVe while I'm gone, taking those few minutes in the morning and in the evening too, to take care of my skin. And appreciate where I'm at right now in this phase of life. I use very simple skincare. I do check in with people I trust, and I'm always willing to experiment. I am kind of looking at more of the light therapies and things like that. I do look at that stuff. It's just about preserving what I have. I still color my hair. Not everybody does all that anymore, and that's fine because they feel really good where they're at. I still need to do things like color my hair in order for me to feel my best. I do. And it would not be a genuine thing for me to sit here and say, well, I'm confident. I don't need to do these things, because I do. And even going to Walmart, I have put some makeup on, right? So I still want these things in my life. I just don't want them to rule me. I'm working on feeling really great in my skin at this age and having the confidence in who I am and showing up, just showing up fully. I'm getting better at it too. Now let's talk about fitness. Now I have been working out consistently for years, but not to meet anyone else's standards, not to look a certain way. And for me, fitness is about staying strong, about feeling energetic and taking care of the body that's gotten me this far in life. Now, I used to feel the pressure to look a certain way, and I've talked about this before, but I'm letting go of that. And now when I work out, it's for me. It's for my health, my strength, and my future. And trust me, when you shift your mindset from exercising for appearances to exercising for strength and for your sense of well-being, it changes everything. Fitness becomes something you enjoy, not just something you dread. And then there's self-care, and this is something that I think we all need to embrace more as we age. And for me, self-care isn't about bubble baths and spa days. Those are nice, but it is about checking in with myself and asking what I need and what makes me feel grounded and what makes me feel happy. Whether it's journaling, taking a quiet walk, spending time with loved ones, or just sitting with a good book, self-care is what fills my cup. It's the foundation that allows me to show up for the people in my life and for myself. What I've realized is this aging isn't something to be feared. It's something to be embraced. Every wrinkle, every gray hair, although I'm still coloring it, yes, every change is part of my journey and part of who I am. And instead of fighting it, I've learned to love it. Taking care of myself through skincare, fitness, self-care, isn't about reversing the clock. It's about honoring the person that I've become and taking care of the person I'm still becoming. And that's something worth celebrating, and that's something worth sharing with you. So if you're feeling the pressure to chase perfection, or if you're wondering how to love yourself as you get older, just remember, self-care, fitness, skincare, they aren't about changing who you are. They're about loving who you are. Embrace where you're at. Take care of yourself. And know that you're more than enough, just as you are. I would love to hear from you. And how do you practice self-care as you age? What makes you feel good? Leave me a comment down below. Let's keep the conversation going. And I want to thank you so much for being here and for watching today. I hope you're doing well. Take care. And that's my haul, y'all.